Hello everybody, it's Paul Smith here and
Jonathan Berliand.
And thank you for joining me, Jonathan.
Pleasure.
It looks like I've got in a spotlight or something.
Yeah, we got a spotlight. We're next to the Twizy stall at the Six Figure Summit.
There we
As
are.
You can see there's a Renault Twizy there for all you car fans because it's Japanese Grand Prix Day. We've just watched the Japanese Grand Prix.
We have, and was it a good one?
It was a great one
it
for
was
us.
Absolutely fantastic.
It wasn't so good for the Germans though, was it, Paul?
No, not so good. I've only just got changed. I've been walking about in my Lewis Hamilton 44 shirt.
Good.
So I took it off, but only just.
Yeah.
Only just. Anyway, we're here at Six Figure Summit. I'm having a blast, as always.
Yeah. Me too.
Good.
Me too, yeah.
Good.
It's everything you said it would be.
Oh, thank
when
you.
we were chatting about it in Monaco.
Thank you. Thank you. So, in terms of we're always learning, I'm always learning, I know you're always learning.
Yeah.
What have you learned in the last 24 hours?
I've learned a lot actually. I came here to speak, as you said. I was talking to everyone, and I planned on an hour, and I stayed 7. And I've taken 5 pages of notes, Paul.
Whoa.
So, basic. What has come out of this for me? Gone back over commercial property again. Gone over shops and uppers. Gone over strategy for internet marketing. A couple of useful things on the Amazon course here you're doing. I've just done a couple of notes. Really interesting. Actually, an interesting thing for everyone here, tip. Do you know what the fastest selling Amazon Prime product is globally across the planet for Prime users? Because I didn't know. Toilet paper, Paul. 1 hour delivery.
That's super prime, isn't it?
Yeah, that's super prime. 1 hour delivery.
I wonder where you're going with that.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's fast. So I think super prime's available in London and Birmingham at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's kind of spreading out.
Yeah, and they're going to do a business one soon. So this is
1 hour
amazing.
delivery.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess if you need toilet paper, you need it, don't you?
If you want to set an Amazon business up, this guy's the one to go to. Dave doing a great talk on it.
Perfect.
Lovely guy.
Perfect.
Yeah, super.
And what I learned yesterday from Jonathan, everybody, was 2 things. I talk about rent to rent quite a lot.
Yeah.
I discovered that Jonathan can do rent to rent on an aeroplane.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know. And I suppose logically, why wouldn't you? But you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah, well, you rent them out. I mean, when you're not using them, they're expensive things to sit on the tarmac.
For sure.
So they've got to live in the air, not in the ground.
Rent to rent on aeroplanes. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
And the other fascinating thing that Jonathan shared with me yesterday is he was talking about re-engineering companies.
Yeah.
And I think a very good exercise, very simple exercise, is just to do exactly what you said to me yesterday. What percentage of your overhead is sales?
Yeah.
Because every company's dead without sales, isn't
100%.
it? And I thought, brilliant. I think just do it. What percentage of your company is sales?
Let's give them a bit of background on this, why we did this, because a couple of my colleagues have been away on holiday in the office in Carousel Direct, and I've been doing all bits and pieces. I've been everywhere, and I thought I'd analyse why we had such a shit week last week. Because to be honest with you, we had a crappy week.
All right.
And I thought, wow, I said, let's just look and see at the percentage overall split.
Yeah.
And obviously we know the 80-20 rule.
We do, yeah.
And we understand, we've read the books, we've studied them. But I analysed to see what percentage of our sales force were sales and what percentage was admin. And it's the wrong balance. Whereas you see the Americans, they do it the other way around.
Well, we're both big fans of Grant Cardone, aren't we?
85% sales, 15% overhead.
And that's, I think...
Tells a story.
It does. And if you don't have enough sales, well, ask yourself why. What percent? And that could be you as an individual. You might be thinking, well, that's fine for Jonathan and Paul because they've both got teams. Yeah. But even if it's you, what percentage of your time are you spending selling? I think is a good question.
100%. Do you know what? Your most productive hours are the ones that count. You've got to actually, and the way we can do this to help people, because I love helping people like you do, Paul, you know? I think get a pencil and pad for a week, and literally for every 15 minutes, write down what you are doing with your time and see how much of that time is devoted to sales in your business.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's sales. What could sales mean in property terms? Sales could
be rents. It could be rent-to-rent stuff coming in.
It could be finding rent-to-rent deals.
It could be finding rent-to-rent deals, but stuff that produces profit.
Income, yeah.
Income generating tasks. High value income generating tasks.
Yeah. So column 1, as Jonathan said, tick, what were you doing?
Yeah.
Column 2 for me would be, what did that activity earn me as an hourly rate?
Yeah.
And if the answer is nothing, or even worse, negative something, then think about what you're doing.
So I would suggest doing this for a week initially. Then if you don't get the answers you want, do it for another week. And basically carry it forward for a month, study the data, and trust me, you will find revelations in your own life and business.
Yeah, thank you, Jonathan.
That's a good one. We both thought it's great. It's great stuff.
Perfect. Right, we're going to sign off now because I need to get back inside.
We're getting back to the summit.
And Jonathan's kindly agreed to speak again today.
Yeah, so come next time, folks. If you missed us this time, you want to be there next time. Six-figure summit in London. It's going to be a blast, as Paul says.
At the same place, and maybe, Jonathan, maybe whoever's out there watching in could be getting interviewed with one of us in front of a Twizzy.
Twizzy, yeah. Come on a Twizzy tour.
Well, it'd be snug because that's a one-seater, isn't it?
Do you know what? When we get good at this, we should be doing a prize for a Twizzy tour.
Okay. All right.
We should.
Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan.
Keep well.
Thanks, everyone.
See you
Bye-bye.
later. Bye. That's a